Hello, and welcome again. Or if this is your first video, hello, and welcome. I'm like trying to do stand-up here. Okay, my name is Beau Flasher, and this is a video series about our reality, right? It's just so wild. I mean, I had to slice open my wrist and sever 4 tendons to get it, right? To start understanding and slowing down and going, okay, wait a minute. Whatever I was doing before led to this, so I got to take a look at stuff. Self-audit, right? Seeing myself, observing myself. And in this process, by the way, I should mention, you can download the book that this series is based off of, awayunseen.com or beauflasher.com. It's a PDF download. And within this process, I learned so much, areas I had no idea even existed. Understanding the mind, understanding consciousness, reapplying focus outside of the head, pushing focus outside of the eyes, understanding how to heal, how to view others. Just amazing concepts. Fear, the depths of love, the way in which we carry fear in layers and how to shed that. Our emotional spectrum. I mean, just amazing abilities we all have that are very much programmed away from us. Not only do we create the mind to guard ourselves from our primary fears, right? So that we're not seen, but we are programmed from other outside sources, right, as well. And that's a whole different can of worms. But These videos are to inspire others to see themselves and ask why they make the choices they make. Why do I eat that? Why little things? Why do I get up when I do? Why do I choose to learn the type of content I choose to learn? Why do I do the type of work I do? It's very much a roadmap, right? You're putting together the pieces, and the pieces are you. And understanding yourself on a deeper level leads to areas of consciousness and projecting outside the mind. I used to think I was pretty cool and I could outsmart myself, and I was even cooler than the mind or smarter than the mind as I began to study it. No. Very much, it's like a comic book where you have to appreciate the supervillain, right? Diabolical, just genius and ability. The mind. And the mind, its sole design and purpose and intent is to control, and it's really, really good at it. It's a lot better at it than you are. But you're a lot better at applying focus and creating observations outside of the mind using your heart consciousness. That leads us to, it's quite the lead in, to the heart. So why choose love? Why choose the heart? And this is going to definitely ruffle a few feathers, but within my observations and choosing to apply focus outside of the mind and study myself and others, I found that the heart, drumroll, actually creates thought. The heart has the ability to create thought. Well, why not? The mind creates thought, and you can't even grab it. Science can't that's the mind. No. So where's thought coming from? What's that intent? So something that doesn't even physically exist that we haven't found has the ability to create thought, right? I'm saying that the heart literally does. It creates thought. I've been able to observe the way in which the heart operates. It's beautiful. Its intent, unlike the mind, which is to control, the heart's intent is to affect others. The heart's intent is to affect others. And the best way to think about this, or a way to think about it, is to imagine yourself on your phone, right, or your laptop, and you're connecting to a Wi-Fi router, and you're establishing a connection, right, uploading, downloading. Okay, that's the way in which we project from the mind. It gets really strong. The loop gets very strong. The loop to the heart, right, is more of sort of like a visit to an island, and then we go back to our reality. But then we choose to help somebody and affect somebody, right? But then we go back to the mind. So we're like 99.99999 in the mind and then a little bit in the heart. By affecting others and allowing others to affect you, you strengthen the bond to the heart and you allow pathways to open up, to project out of. So in other words, by opening up yourself to others, you have the ability to project thought forms that are unique and create a reality within the heart. And creating a reality and projecting from the heart, either consciously or just opening up your arms and going to somebody, right? That form of reality is one that we're striving for, a reality created within the heart. Because the only way that we evolve is with each other. As much as we want to believe that we're all different and different races and nationalities and countries and gender and tall and short, whatever, it's all the same. Okay, we're here to deepen energy, and that energy is divided between fear and love. And one of our allies, our primary ally, is on a little island way far away, tucked on our left side, and that's the heart. And the heart does have the ability to create thought. And you may choose to project out of the heart. Now you're saying, well, great, Beau, that sounds awesome. How do I do that? Okay, well, it's a little tougher than just, going over to your heart and starting the process. Choosing to be affected and affecting others will help you reestablish the bond to the heart. And if you physically want to project from the heart, you can observe yourself, slow down the flicker rate of your mind so you can escape it. Okay, your mind has the ability to grab your focus and has all sorts of techniques that you may not be aware of until you begin to observe it. Once you begin to observe those techniques, you can then choose to get off the freeway and go down to the heart and hang out there for a little bit and consciously project from the heart. It has a whole different agenda, whole different intent. Now, I'm sure everyone's gonna be like, what are you talking about? Let's just say it doesn't project from the heart, or the heart doesn't create thought. Choose to be affected and affect others. That's a reality the mind can't control. There you go. That's it. The heart's intent is to affect others. The mind's intent is to control your focus. It's the primary intent of the mind, to protect yourself. So, how do you begin to strengthen the bond to the heart and create a reality undefined outside of the mind? Well, begin to choose without the mind. Go outside of your patterns. Take a different way to work. Talk to somebody you wouldn't normally talk to. Do something you normally wouldn't do, right? Involve yourself with others and with people that you feel as though your mind restricts you from communicating with or being around. The intent of the heart, and you'll find by being around people, they're actually they're in there, right? We have these layers, these protective layers that prevent us from engaging with one another and creating a reality together. And that is the primary, restrictor plate to our ability to evolve, right? There's a big layer just right in between us and where we're going, which is consciousness. We're ascending. But there's a big thing right in the way, right? It's the mind, yes. It's literally projecting out of the mind, okay. But it's the choice to see ourselves and create a reality undefined and create a reality to consciousness, right? Awareness, and going, well, yeah, why do I do that? And why are we doing this? And what's the point of all of this? Beginning to ask those questions. And projecting from the heart is a beautiful, wonderful way to do it. And choosing to affect others and be affected in return to strengthen the bond, create more blood flow, heal. When you create from the heart and affect others and are affected yourself, you heal, right? The heart has an amazing ability to heal our physical being. In fact, others can heal us with their hearts. And if you're really in a rut, do a heart-to-heart hug. Not straight on, just a little bit to the side, left side on left side. You may find yourself very filled with warmth and blood flow. Give it a few minutes, a nice long heart-to-heart hug. Okay, so what did we learn today? The heart can create a reality, it can project thought, and we can choose to affect others and be affected by them. We can create a reality undefined, outside of the mind. Awesome. Alrighty. Thanks for joining me yet again.